I'm saying that, like, if you're a hot woman and you're like a con artist, like, you can weasel your way into a guy's life pretty easy.
1,000%.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
You're hot?
Yes. There's right now probably over millions of men in America that are living with a con artist that have no idea.
If you're like a dude, okay, let's propose this scenario. If you're a dude and you're like a 6 on your best day,
yeah,
and there's this 9 Russian chick, she's like a 9, and she meets you at work and she says, "I really like your smile," and all of a sudden you're like, "She likes my smile."
Yeah.
Before you know it, she's living with you. She's on your credit cards. You're leasing her a car.
They know how to do it too.
Oh, they can get in with if a man is like not in the same league as a woman. If the woman is like way hotter than him and he's single and he's been lonely and he's looking for a relationship, and a girl like that comes along and is nice to him, it's almost irresistible.
Yeah,
like, I've seen guys that were like very wealthy guys that like all of a sudden this hot woman's living with them, and I'm like, okay, well, this is just like someone's going to extract a bunch of money from you and then abandon you.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. You realize, like, sometimes people are being preyed upon.
Yeah, there's certain dudes that I always say that they're the kind of person, and then they'll let themselves get preyed, and then they'll kind of blow up and be like, I've had enough. And you're like 3 years later after you took all your money or whatever. Those people need to be with someone that's nice, because if you're like a Mark, you just need someone that you can trust them to not take advantage of you.
Yeah, they just need someone nice. And sometimes they don't find it, though. Sometimes they get conned.
At least the pickup artist dudes, it's like they sleep with you and that's it. They don't they don't Tinder swindler. There's a few, but most of the dudes, it's like at least they're just trying to sleep with you and that's the end of it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because it disturbs me a little bit when I see people get conned, or when I feel like someone is like making a ploy to get a hold of someone's money. But it doesn't bother me nearly as much as like seeing like if a really young hot guy is doing that to an old lady. There's something disturbing about that to me.
It's like sickening.
There's something sad about. There's something, like when you see, because every now and then, like a hot male con artist will get involved with like an older, rich divorcee.
Yeah.
And there's this like real sad aspect to it because he's pretending. He's pretending to like her just to get to her money, and she's very jealous. Where are you going out? Relax, I'm just going out with my friends. And he's like hot and 30, and she's like 62.
I think I know why it's sad.
Something sad about that.
I think I know why, because with the girl guy one, the guy
trolled for proposing to
fake,
soulmate 76. How many billions does Grandma have?
Fake, I thought so too. But
I think this. No, not fake.
Yeah, yeah.
He was messing with people. Like he convinced everyone. It wasn't like. He did it on purpose. Like it was a prank.
It's a troll.
Yeah, troll. Yeah. But if you think of a guy and you go, your 70-year-old friend, right? And some 20-year-old girl, you go, well, he's like, I want to have sex with her. And he is getting what he's being, at least, whereas the girl, she's like, oh, I have this emotional connection with this guy. So she's getting sold a more fake thing than the guy.
100%.
Maybe that's why it's a little more sad.
But it's also the power thing, the power dynamic. There's like something that doesn't bother me at all about an old rich guy that gives up some of his money to some crafty young hooker.
Exactly.
I find that hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm like,
funny.
First of all, he's old as fuck. He's still got most of his money, whatever. He'll be fine. But an old lady that thinks that she's actually in love with this young man.
I love it, dude. Some of my favorite things is when you see like a wedding photo and it's just like the fattest, oldest dude with just like some 21-year-old, and you're like, this guy's not, and especially because he's rich, so he's probably somewhat like, has his, not a total moron. So if you told him that, you're like, she's just using you, bro, and he's probably like, yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, no one cares. Men don't care. They know, but it's also the woman is attracted to the amount of money and power that the guy has for some strange reason, where men aren't generally as attracted to a woman's power and money. Generally, we're more attracted to, it is an attractive quality, but it's not, we gravitate towards like bodies and faces and personalities. It's like guys don't necessarily dwell too much on other shit, whereas women do. So if a woman sees a guy that's like a literal billionaire, like a Rupert Murdoch type dude, Like, that's gotta be, like, there's something about that. It's gotta be weirdly attractive.
And there's the power that he's kind of the top dog at this place.
The amount of resources that he has.
The resources. So many kids.
He had a hot wife, too. Didn't he just get divorced? Didn't Rupert Murdoch... Is Rupert Murdoch divorced? Did I just make that up? But we might have to edit that out. Let me say it again.
That seems like you have some...
I don't know if he did or didn't. I don't want to say he did, but he had... My point is he had a hot wife.
It seems like you've got some inside scoop. You're like,
no.
Did the divorce happen yet?
Last year?
Yeah, okay, he did.
Jerry Hall?
That's right. Well, he had Jerry Hall, but even before Jerry Hall, he had a hot wife, another hot wife. Mm-hmm. But Jerry Hall was Mick Jagger's wife. Yeah, this Chinese lady.
She went from Mick Jagger.
Was she Chinese? I think so. Oh my God, she's so hot. Bro, she's so hot.
Yo, respect though, right?
Wow.
His third ex-wife, yeah, wasn't that long even.
Third ex-wife.
He keeps
Respect. What is her nationality? What is? I don't want to be disrespectful. Whatever it is, they're making some fucking hot ladies. Whatever that nationality is.
Chinese-born American.
Yeah, okay. That's it. Whatever, wherever that lady's genes are from, fucking kiss the dirt. She's hot as fuck. So look what he looked like and look at her.
He's doing okay.
He did okay. He did pretty good. Like if he was a janitor, I would say his odds of securing that same woman would be very low.
No, you're right. It would have to be the other way around. She'd be the 60-year-old and he'd have to be a literal con artist.
Yeah. Or
magician.
I wouldn't mind it. If a woman is that old and the guy is young and hot like that and looks like that, like a male version of that lady, you would be like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
What is going on here? This is madness.
What is this guy up to?
That guy's a creep.
No one believes. I mean, people say what she's up to, but you go, yeah, they're all up to that.
But no one cares. No one cares. You're like, wow, I can't believe he can get her. That's all anybody says. Nobody gets mad.
Nice.
Nobody gets mad at her for trying to fuck him. No one gets mad at her.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at a really old lady, like a queen type lady.
Like you're scamming someone's grandma, dude.
Right. Could you imagine if like a queen of a country
just came through with like a Twilight?
Some trainer starts fucking her. Like some old queen, she gets a personal trainer, he starts fucking her, and then she wants to marry him. You're like, no way.
Make him a king.
No fucking way. We can't let this happen. You'd be so sad.
The young king?
If a king was injured and then he had his personal trainer help nurse him back to health and he starts fucking her and decides like, I want to marry her. This is real love. People are like, oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.